So today I am hosting my virtual happy hour for entrepreneurs, girl bosses, solopreneurs, people who are just looking for a community, and I am super excited. This is an event that started in 2017 when I was super duper annoyed and irritated and jealous as all of my friends and family members started to post about their Christmas holiday luncheons, their office parties, and I'm like, what do people like me who work for myself, like what do I do during the Christmas time? Stare at the walls and choose between Wendy's, Kentucky, or some other fast food joint, right? So I randomly hopped on my Instagram stories and said to any other girl boss out there who wanted to meet up with me, meet me to this spot, we will have our own party. So I just wanted to create a space for people like me who work for myself, freelancers, entrepreneurs, people with like nobody else in the office but them, to enjoy the holidays, enjoy Christmas time, and not feel so left out during such a time when everybody just gets together and gathers. And so that's how the I work for my damn self a Christmas party came to be. I've done 2 in-person events, but of course this is 2020 and we all know the world has turned upside down. But today we go virtual with the party, and it's a virtual happy hour. We have so many amazing girl bosses on the ticket, so many amazing girl bosses lined up and ready to speak, and so I am just super excited. Can you tell? I am just so excited to get to the studio and get this thing going. It's gonna be a great time, so let me show you how I put this whole thing together, and let me show you how this thing turned out. One of the things that I enjoyed about my in-person events were the conversations. Like, we just had amazing conversations about work and networking and community and collaboration and partnerships. And how do I bring the same level of conversation to my virtual event without me being the only talking head, without me just sitting up there for an hour plus by myself, just blabbering off at the mouth, right? So I figured that I needed to invite people to this event as my special guests who can kind of lead conversations, who can kind of get a topic and get a conversation going. And so that's why I reached out to Danny Rivers Mitchell of Black Girls Travel 2. I reached out to Tori Kayla of It's Her Hub. I reached out to Urabina Apia, a local Bahamian influencer and content creator here. And I also reached out to Tap, another Bahamian creator and influencer and content creator. And so I just wanted these ladies to bring their flavor, bring their flair, bring their sassiness, bring their advice, bring their gems to the conversation. And I think we really hit the nail on the head with the topics we got, with the chats we got going. Our guests were so excited that they were so enthused and involved in the conversations. And so that was one of the things that I wanted to replicate. And I think we hit the nail on the head.
This is God forcing
to slow down.
Down, because as women, and I like to speak for all women, we wear so many hats, and we are the world, literally.
Yeah.
So I had identified that it was time to sit down.
Like, in my soul, this is my moment. I'm not exactly prepared for this, but we're just gonna take a leap of faith.
Yeah.
And we're gonna quit the job. And that's what I booked the one-way to Bermuda.
Wow.
Always be authentic and also to provide value. Again, I always say to people I consult with, are you watering the audience you have now? Because what you water will grow.
You're not bossy.
You're the boss.
Yes. You see when things need to be done.
And
you execute, like you do what needs to be. Like sometimes people need to be told what to do.
Yeah.
And you know what I think? I think a lot of people look outwardly when they're looking for motivation.
Come on.
Who is this business coach I could hit up? Who is this life coach I could hit up? Who is this coach in general? It's like, start here. For me, I love doing in-person events, but how do I make a virtual event beautiful? How do I take somebody who's going to be watching this from the other side of the island on Zoom or from somewhere else around the world on Zoom and make them feel like they were at an actual factual party. Well, I partnered with the top production company here in the Bahamas, the Movi Group, and when I tell you that they brought the set, the production quality, the professionalism, the lights, the sound, just everything that I needed to make this, I keep calling it a virtual happy hour. That's how it started, but this thing is transforming in my head for me into a full-fledged conference. Check that. And so I just felt so happy about what we were able to pull off and partner and do, and it looked good, it felt good. People are still to this day complimenting me on the production value. I wanted to make sure that we did it right. I wanted to make sure that people felt like I put time and effort and commitment and dedication into this, and I'm so happy that I went this route. And having that production value and having such a major production support behind me also lent to the vibes, you know, like people felt the music. We had a DJ on set and she was cutting in. I had a producer who was like helping me run a show. I had camera guys there. We had guys helping me with the setup and changing sets. And so that let my audience know, and that let the people know who were watching this thing, like, this girl did not come half stepping, okay?
Girl, I don't
Yeah,
have
this
stepping.
is amazing.
We have a situation.
I don't come half stepping.
She really put the time and effort into making sure that I enjoy this experience. And so I'm so happy that we were able to bring the vibes, bring some fun, bring the professionalism and the technological advancement that we needed to pull the party off. So in person at a party, we toast and we drink and we cheers and we hug and we talk about the favorite food on the menu or what we're liking at this event. Again, for me, I wanted to give my attendees an experience that we all could kind of enjoy together. And so what I did was I thought that how can we toast and cheers and, you know, have those amazing holiday moments together while we're apart. And I said to myself, you know what, let me just put together a box where we all get the same items and we can virtually toast and virtually cheers and virtually snack on the same snacks at the same time at the party. And so I reached out to some partners, and so I got some vendors on board to provide drinks for us. Kalik came on board and they sponsored Radless for us. So we had these very tropically flavored bears hair that we make here in the Bahamas called Radless. There's guava and grapefruit and mango and all sorts of other flavors, and so everyone got a Radler in their box, and some people drank theirs before the party, but a lot kept theirs for the party. And so we were able to virtually toast. We had Bakehouse on set, and we all had cookies that we were snacking on. Balif came on board with tea for people who didn't want beer. They had, you know, Bahamian infused teas that they could have made, and the whole idea was to just make sure that there was some way that I could bring my attendees together. And so I just loved the gift boxes. I love that idea. I thought people enjoyed it. I literally took 5 hours one day and drove around the entire island to personally deliver those boxes to every single person who was on my list. And so I really got involved. I packed them myself. I had a crew here helping me. We packed them, we loaded them up into a van, and I drove around this island. And if you live in Nassau or have ever been to Nassau, Bahamas, you know, driving this island ain't the easiest. The potholes, the bad drivers, the just maze that this island is made it so hard. Okay, so I did not realize how ridiculously hard, frustrating, and just ridiculous it is to drive Nassau to do deliveries. Like, we have been to every nook and cranny of the island, from the east to the west to the central, Calpen Road, Beatrice Avenue, Sappadilla Avenue, Ernest Street, Aeneas Avenue, every single corner. I've never even seen some of these areas in Nassau before. But I guess that's what you gotta do, right? That's what you gotta do. You're looking for food, but everywhere's closed because it's almost curfew. So yeah. I guess this is the work you gotta put in when you want to do an event and you are like a 4-man band. Yeah, it's 9:20 and we are still making deliveries. We got 3 more to go, and I'm about to crash after this. Like, just crash. See y'all on Thursday. Yay! Welcome to the party. Yes, welcome to the party. Are you excited?
Very excited.
But I enjoyed the experience. I'm happy that I was able to physically touch everybody before the party. And so yeah, it was a fun experience. I just wanted to make sure, like I say, that everybody had a little bit of each other at the event. And so we toasted, we tasted, we snacked the night away, and we just had a bomb time. Oh, we also had candles from the greenhouse. So we could have lit our candles. Some of us had the same scent, so we were smelling the same things. Some people had different scents, which is fine. But you know, we all were able to light a candle, drink a drink, and have a little snack from Bakehouse. So
Okay, so I went for my damn self, and this was lit. Everyone was really cool titty. Everybody, this was so good. This was fun.
Shout out to
And I'm
everyone.
waiting for next Christmas.
This out. Shout out to the alcohol.
Hello.
What was your best part? Other than
alcohol?
Other than the alcohol.
Danny, I am an authority in this space.
Come
Yes.
on. Danny was
That's
dropping all
what
the
I'm
gems.
gonna move forward with. In
What was your favorite
2021.
part?
I feel like my favorite part was just the interaction with people, because there are people who are literally in there looking for help and answers, and I feel like we
for
were
community.
looking for
Yes.
community, and I think we were able to provide that. So, girl,
Also the lighting.
even if you work for,
And if you want to see
It's not
us
like
again,
free.
leave some emojis in the comments because this needs to happen. This
This is
is
the only dance I know is the butterfly. Those two
you
dances.
also know the
Oh, no,
you also know the logo.
What is? Oh,
Are
you
you
also
also
know
I
the-
mean,
Are you doing it?
the twerk. Oh, the knees.
Wait, hold on. Okay, so we can
You
try.
gotta go down low.
Okay,
and
wait.
then so you go.
Not in my
Oh,
plastic dress, bye.
Like that.
So that is how I pulled off my virtual happy hour. I am so happy that it's done, but I am still reliving the amazing moments through photos and videos. And if you want to see them, be sure to subscribe to this channel for the actual show. You know, you can watch exactly how it went down, how everything turned out. You can see the presentations from those ladies, what they had to say, all the fun we had, the dancing we did, the drinking we did. Someone was trying to do Megan Thee Stallion knees. Girl, we had fun. We had a fun time. So be sure to subscribe to this channel. Stick around for the entire show. I will be posting them in segments because the show is so long. I don't want you to get bored. So just, yeah, stick and stay, and I'll see you next time. You know, 2020 forced me to host my party online, and I absolutely love the way it turned out. And with this year, now I'm thinking of ways, how do I up the ante? How do I make it better? Do I keep it online? Do I do in person? I guess you just have to see how everything goes. But I am so excited for what this year is going to bring. And I have actually rebranded the event. So it was called the I Work for My Damn Self happy hour party. There's a video on here that you can watch to see how it all happened haphazardly one day. But I have now rebranded it to reach more people, to broaden the community, to just turn it into something bigger than just a seasonal holiday party. And so I am now developing a new baby that will be called Litfluential, right? Litfluential will be a year-round digital resource and hub for bloggers, creatives, influencers, anybody who just wants to be a part of a community, to network, to meet new people, to collaborate. And so year long, I will be dropping gems and hosting whether in-person or virtual events, sharing tips and ideas and tips and tricks for social media, blogging, branding, all that good stuff. And it will all culminate with the newly named Litfluential conference or summit or something like that. I'll figure it out. But yeah, guys, we are lit and we are influential. Join the private Facebook page to become a part of the community and join in on the fun if you are lit and if you are influential, or if you want to be lit and want to be influential. I'll see you over on Facebook.